Until the new season of Phineas and Ferb comes out, I need something to hold me over. I don't have the hardware to play these games, but I do have the most popular software of the 19th century, Adobe Flash. In this video, I'm going to be going over Phineas and Ferb Flash games to find the best and worst and rank them in a tier list. Some are real, some are bootlegs, but they're all floating babyhead certified. Agent P Strikes Back. This is one of the best games on the list because it has a lot of effort put into it and is fun to play. You play as Agent P in this platformer and explore the second dimension to save captured agents. The movement is pretty good and the gameplay is fun because you can double jump, cling to walls, and fight gnome bots. The art style and level design is fun and it has a lot of charm. And Major Monogram loses his shirt somewhere in the middle of the game just for one message. S tier just for that picture of shirtless Major Monogram. Kick Perry. I don't want Peter to like this video, so the next game we're going to be playing is called Kick Perry. I don't think this is an official game because the logo looks a little funny and also because of the animal abuse, I guess. After Phineas goes to high school and hits his growth spurt, he finds Perry to be the best thing to take his hormonal anger out on. In the game, you punt Perry over cliffs to get cookies and cake, and Phineas looks very happy to be doing it, and Perry just looks like he's having a midlife crisis. The game luckily does give you encouraging messages such as
Who's, oh, who?
if you think this is bad, just wait until you see troublemaker Platypus Q. In that game, Phineas seriously needs to visit a doctor, and from the looks of it, so does Perry. For legal reasons, I can't say I enjoyed this game, so we'll put it in F tier. Robot Attack. Robot Attack has a gameplay loop I've never seen before. It's a mix of Candy Crush and shooting. Basically, you have to play as Ferb and match 4 or more of these tiles to get the balloon tiles and other power-ups together. And based on how many balloon tiles you break, you get more ammo and playing as Phineas to shoot down the incoming robots. It allows for some pretty cool gameplay because you have to be constantly managing both of these things. The game is a really unique idea, so I'll put this in A tier. Phineas and Ferb comic creator. Gadget Golf. This is another pretty good game where you play the sport most enjoyed by 50-year-old men, golf. The game is just a golf course and there are these vehicles you have to avoid and extra points you can collect. You can play against Ferb or by yourself. Again, this game has a lot of unique elements and it is fun to play. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I am pretty good at this game. A tier. Phineas and Ferb Towerinator. In this game, you can either build the towers you want or destroy towers as Agent P using a catapult. Playing as Perry has you going through a lot of levels in an Angry Birds-esque game, destroying satellite receivers using bowling balls and other projectiles like a magnet, a remote underground bomb, and the greatest of all, a pineapple. Each projectile has its own machine and I think that adds a lot of charm to the game. The building mod is pretty pointless now, but back when the game was online, you could make towers and upload them to be played by other players. Now you can't, but I spent some time making the greatest tower known to mankind, and I call it the Normalisa, patent pending. This game deserves to be in the C tier. Build your own scene games. There are quite a few of these scene builder games where there's a theme like camping, a beach, and a carnival. I thought I might as well share my creations just in case there are any aspiring architects out there. Phineas and Ferb the movie, Robot Riot. Doofenshmirtz from the second dimension teams up with the OG Doofenshmirtz to
become overlord of the entire tri-state area!
using gnome bots. Phineas and Ferb have to fight off these robots with some help from Candace, this Candace, and Perry. And the game has us using these insane inventions like the spinning top of doom, a robot clone maker, and most destructive of all, Polly from the Fireside Girls. It's basically a Phineas and Ferb skin tower defense game where you have to defend yourself against the gnome bots. The robots get upgraded as the levels go on, and so does your arsenal. Phineas's reaction to finding out Perry was a secret agent is funny to me, because in the movie it was a somber moment filled with Phineas's doubt and Perry's regret. But here, it's even more dramatic.
Perry is a secret agent. Cool.
B tier. Let's go through some other games quickly. Where's Perry is just a point-and-click game where you have to click Perry when he pops up and avoid all the other characters. It's pretty fun and challenging to play, especially when it speeds up. B tier. The Fast and the Phineas has you creating a car that you like and racing it against the computer. Or if you touch grass, you can play it with friends. I can't because I don't have any friends. D tier. Because of the success of the hit game Phineas and Ferb High Jump, have the long-awaited sequel Phineas and Ferb Higher Jumps. You use a hoverboard to reach heights unknown to man, all while keeping a cool face. Phineas and Ferb Monster Hunters. I'm pretty sure this is a fan game, but it has so much effort put into it, it's like a full game. It's essentially a point-and-click adventure where you play as Perry, and the plot from what I've played is that Doofenshmirtz wants to destroy the entirety of Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg's apparently missing. For some random reason, I just don't remember the episode this game is based on. There are point-and-click puzzles you have to solve to play the game, and it's really fun. I think you get to play as Phineas and and Ferb 2 later in the game and apparently help Isabella defeat the cookie monster. There are even dialogue options and much more. The plot and art style of the game might be a little weird, but it's really well made, at least in a way that it has a lot of charm, and the puzzles seem really well thought out. This deserves to go in S tier. I've only gone through some of the Adobe Flash games, and there are still some HTML5 games and Flash games I've not played. Comment if you want to see those games too. Even though I got to try a lot of games today, I'm just really sad I didn't get to play Phineas and Ferb Alien Ball.